Anthony Miller has his top week 6 off top offensive, defensive, and special teams players of the week. Let's get right into it. With week 6 in the books for the XFL, there was a little bit of everything with the offense, defense, and special teams stepping up. The quality of play is starting to show in the bigger moments for the XFL as the league has had 2 ABC games to watch. And we just have the ratings coming out soon. So for the offensive player of the week, really the guy who is probably the MVP right now, A.J. McCarron, St. Louis Battlehawks, 23 of 29, 236 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 carries, and 18 rushing yards. He is the guy there. Definitely some other honorable mentions. Cole McDonald played great in the Houston Roughnecks' loss to the DC Defenders, 8 of 11, 194 yards, had that big touchdown pass. Jordan Ta'amu, 19 of 31, 245, and 2 touchdowns. Abram Smith, 19 carries, 95 yards, and a touchdown. And Lucky Jackson, 5 catches for 137 yards and a touch. And Darius Shepard, Battlehawks, 7 catches for 79 yards and 2 touchdowns. You know, a lot of the MVP talk, you got to talk about Jordan Ta'amu and Abram Smith. Put those names in the mix. Their names need to get in there. Defensive player, Jordan Williams, linebacker, Brahmas. He is one of the top defensive guys in the league. 14 tackles, 3 for a loss, 1 fumble recovery, and a touchdown. He's all over the place. One of the reasons why San Antonio has a decent team. Everyone knew the San Antonio-Arlington game was going to be a battle of defenses and struggling offensive. That vision was a reality when the Brahmas won 15-9 over the Renegades. The 2 biggest reasons for the win were John Parker Romo's Hokie, I believe, went to Virginia Tech, 3 field goals, and the defensive scoop and score in the first half. Who was the recipient of the scoop and score? That would be Jordan Williams, hence why he got that thing. Other honorable mentions, Delonte Scott, linebacker from the Brahmas, 7 tackles, 2 sacks, tackle for a loss. Donald Payne, linebacker, Arlington Renegades, 10 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 1 interception. Santos Ramirez, DB for the DC Defenders, 3 tackles, half a sack, and a pick 6 for a touchdown. Pita Temupunua, linebacker for the Vegas Vipers, 2 tackles, 2 sacks, and a loss. And Levert Hill, a DB for the Battlehawks, 2 tackles, 1 for a loss, and 2 interceptions. Special teams player of the week, Kelvin McKnight, the returner for the Sea Dragons, 3 punt returns, 71 yards, 49-yard long one, 5 kick returns for 133 yards. He did there. Darius Shepard has been the poster child of great returns, but it's really Seattle's Kelvin McKnight. Had a great week this past week. Honorable mentions, Dominic Ellerby, kicker for the Sea Dragons, 4 field goals and with a 54 long. Mac Brown, punter for the Guardians, 5 punts for 241 yards. And Parker Romo, kicker, 3 field goals with a 46 long yard. And then Brad Wigg, the punter for the Brahmas, 7 punts, 346 yards. So there is Anthony Miller's and our XFL News Hub's top players of the offensive, defensive, and special teams for week 6 in the XFL season.